What's up? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Turn my mic up. How y'all doing out there? This is Jaylarock from the Jaylarock Show. Starting off today, I don't know how many people are iPhone heads. So you know how you be having Shorty on the phone. Shorty got you on the phone. And when she leaves the FaceTime app to respond to a message, or when you leave that app to respond to a message, it usually says pause on it. So now iPhone came up with a new iOS update, 14 iOS. It's kind of dope, and it's kind of not for those who be trying to be slick with it, because now it don't even matter that you can't pause. There's no excuse, because this iOS update is compact design. It's incoming calls, FaceTime calls, as a banner it comes in as a banner on the top of the screen. All right. Now, Series has a compact design that allows you to refer to the information on the top of the screen. Okay, and it seamlessly launches into the next text or whatever you're trying to do. So it's picture in picture. Is able, watching a video or news, you know what I'm saying? And with that also being said, they also released the Apple Watch 6. This is dope, because if you got the 5, you got to get an app in order for it to track your sleeping. And this one here has a sleeper tracked in already, or a tracker for sleeping already inside the watch, so that way you don't need to download the app, which makes sense. But it's only a matter of time before they update the iOS inside the watch, which they will do. And all of the watches will have that from the Generation 3s. Alright. Now, in further news, I just want to start off on a good note with the quote of the day. Okay? And that being said is, always do what you are afraid to do. In each of our lives, there's one person, if not ourselves, who hold us back in accomplishing our dreams. What better feeling to prove that very person wrong by conquering your worst fears and doubts. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? Always be prepared to prove them wrong. There's going to be people who going to say, you can't do this. There's going to be people who say, you ain't pretty enough. You don't let what people say stop you from moving forward, okay? And always remember that. Always remember that. You know what I'm saying? That's life. And for more in the news, 54 years old, rapper DOUGIE Fresh. Okay. Happy birthday for him. 54 years old, okay? Rapper DOUGIE Fresh was born in 1966 as Douglas Davis, all right? DOUGIE Fresh is known as the greatest entertainer in hip-hop. His ability to rap, dance, and perform, and his performance as the original human beatbox, which was had made him one of the most important figures in the culture to this day. So, in the earlier '80s, Dougie Fresh performed alongside of some of the greatest pioneers and acts in the game, including the Treacherous Three, but started his own Get Fresh crew with MC Ricky D, alright? That's AKA Slick Rick, alright? So happy birthday to Dougie Fresh. Definitely want to give him a happy birthday. Cause he is, man. He is trust me, he is one of the greatest. And that's without a doubt. Even that song, The Show, okay? They both created that back in 1985, and that song, yeah, it's off the charts, man. That song is off the charts, But happy birthday again to Dougie Fresh, 54 years old, 54 years young, still looking good. And as far as the quote of the day, if you have any, things you want to add or say, or quotes that you want to give, definitely tune in, because we're here live on Breaker, and we're also on Anchor, and we're also on Apple now, okay, and Podbean, all right, so we're surely just wrecking it, trying to get there. And we're also on Spotify. But if you want to be heard, and if you want to promote your show, or promote your music, or promote your business, whatever it is you do, you get in touch with us, and we'll make sure that it's going to get broadcast on the show. Okay? And that's without a doubt. All right? Now, just to give you a quick, update, real quick. Now, the rivers in Florida and Alabama are rising, because Thursday after Hurricane Sally had blasted the region, leaving at least 2 dead. As the storm remnants spread, the threat of the flood and tornadoes across the Southwest. All right, so pray for your people that's down there, because the Nation Weather Services forecast offices in Mobile, Alabama, said the rivers and the Florida Panhandle is and past Alabama rivers, they continue to rise, so from all the rain, you know what I'm saying? So all prayers go out to them. All of our prayers go out to them. And if you have somebody that's down there, check on them. You know what I'm saying? Now this next one, right? This is where you guys may ask yourself, where did he get this name Jaylarock from, all right? I grew up in the 80s listening to rap music, and Boogie Down Production was one of my greatest influence in the music thing. And I got my name from DJ Scott LaRock. And today in history, or hip-hop history, B.D.P. Scott LaRock was shot and killed in the Bronx. Yeah. This has been 33 years ago since this happened. Okay. On this day, 33 years ago, Scott Skerlin, a.k.a. DJ Scott LaRock of Boogie Down Production, was shot and killed in the South Bronx area and attempting to break up a fight on 167th Street and University Ave near High Bridge Housing Projects in the South Bronx. Scott Skerlin, known to the world as DJ Scott LaRock of the Mighty Boogie Down Production, was shot and killed. He died on the scene. The shooting was one of the first of its kind in hip-hop, okay? With B.D.P. being one of the main artists to usher the golden era, it was a shock to the entire hip-hop community to have KRS-One DJ shot in cold blood. Ironically, this happened during the apex of the classic debut album, Criminal Minded. And that album right there was one of the albums that had me open, a fan. You know what I'm saying? A fan off the rip. And where Scott and Chris were posing with pistols. You know what I'm saying? Rifles and no smiles. Sterling, death fueled KRS-One to start the violence movement, which was like widely publicated, you know. But the by means, but all means necessary album, and it started self-destruction single, you know. It's sad to, I won't even really say like, say sad. It's just really kind of hard to sit here at the age I am, and 33 years later, you know, we're sitting here and we're going back in time on Scott LaRock being murdered. And that's real crazy because he was one of the first in the game before Nipsey, before Attention 6ix9ine or whatever his name was, you know. So rest in peace, Scott LaRock. You know, you always be missed. Show some love for Scott LaRock. Exactly. Alright. Now, if you were out there and you slid out the door from work and you're finding your way towards the Braintree split and the traffic is getting intense, dig in your ashtray, light it up, you know. This is the perfect time to do so. And furthermore, let's give a happy 52nd birthday to Brand Nubian and Lord Jamal. Alright, and let's give him a great one at that. Like, happy birthday, Lord Jamal, because those who don't know who Lord Jamal is, which I think a lot of kids nowadays won't know who Lord Jamal is, but he's Lorenzo. And he's, Lord Jamal, basically. And he was born in the Bronx, 1968, but he's a hip-hop legend, though, from the legends of the Brand Nubian crew. And he maintained his relevance in this game, you know, not by dropping gems on the mic, but, you know, in the booth. But he kept artists and everyone else who he flowed with on their toes, you know, stepping into the hip-hop house, you know. He was nothing you wanted to sleep on at all. Okay. But Lord Jamal could be found dropping his controversial lyrics, you know, on Godcast with his co-host Rod Digger from Bustin' Rhyme Flip Mode Squad. So peace to Rod Digger. Salute to the God on his 52nd birthday. Definitely. Can't forget about the dates, alright? Now, lately shit's been getting hectic in America. And a lot of the times we look for better places to raise our kids at. You know, as far as school and environment. Okay? But despite what certain mainstream media outlets may lead to make you try to believe, America's not going to hell in a handbasket, alright? Just to let y'all know. Pockets of like protester turned riots and would-be vigilantes do not speak for the less vocal, you know what I'm saying, but more peaceful majority. Recently, we explored America's 10 most dangerous cities, okay? And with that, the USA has a share of like urban